I'm so ready for this shit, man. You have no idea, man. I'm gonna expose the shit out of this little kid, dude. I'm gonna expose the shit out of him, man. If motherfuckers support the shit that I'm gonna say about him, then I don't even know what to say about the crowd, because it's the foulest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I got proof of that shit too, with me. So if motherfuckers don't ride with that, I don't know what the fuck to say. Because you can't be a man after this shit comes out. No way.
Super media outlet, Hot16 Magazine. Battles, artistry, realism, and swag.
We run this shit right now.
What's going on? This is Hot16 Magazine. You are rocking with the ever so talented Danica Love and Dizaster for the first time on Hot16.
Yep, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How you feel in New York? It's a long way from Canada.
Yeah, I'm not from Canada, but yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, California.
No, I know where you're from, but you spend a lot of time at KOTV.
Yeah, I've done like 4 battles out there. Basically, it feels good to be back in New York. I love the fucking environment here. It's just fucking, you know, it's the Mecca, man. Like, fucking, you can't get the same hip-hop feel anywhere else in the world. So whenever I come down here, I get that extra push. I feel alive as fuck, and I have that motivation to just go harder, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how I'm feeling right about now.
I noticed, and they say that Dizasters, like, the way that you battle, it lacks, like, structure. How do you feel about that?
You know, that because people are judging me on battles that I'm not even fucking writing for, you know what I'm saying? So, like, of course you're going to say that it's not structured because you're comparing me to cats that are sitting in front of the mirror and practicing for 3 months, and I'm coming there and I'm fucking basically Jay-Zing the shit, like, off the top, you know what I mean? So, like, you can't really put that against me unless I actually write out 3 rounds and then come there and then you're like, yo, this don't got structure. But whenever I write, like, my first round against DNA's all structure, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's all preference, whatever, you know what I mean? I ain't tripping.
And how do you, like, what you do is amazing as far as the way that you freestyle, because it's really, really coherent and complex at the same time, and it's all, like, coming off the top.
Yeah, that came with, like, freestyling for a long time, like, practice over the years. When I first started, I would come out with a freestyle that was whack as fuck. It'd be like a 1-syllable thing. Then as you go along, you start, you know what I mean, you can move in, like, you get dimensional with it, you know what I'm saying, and you know where to put different words, you know what I'm saying, so, like, it just becomes easier to freestyle better the more you do it. It's like a sword. You got to keep sharpening that shit. Once you stop, you ain't gonna be as tight. So nobody's born with, like, a immaculate freestyle ability. You have to train that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just like anything else, you know what I mean?
And
so
as far as your battle today, T-Rex,
yeah,
and your debut on the URL stage,
yeah,
as a main event,
yeah,
have you structured and actually written for T-Rex?
Yeah, you know it's so funny, I definitely did, but as soon as I got here, you know what I'm saying, I found out all this fucking shit, and, like, damn, and, like, all this fucking foul shit I found out from all cats in Harlem hitting me up, telling me all this shit. So I'm like, yo, now I have to restructure it a little bit. So I do have everything written out, but at the same time, I got a bunch of new shit, and I am going to freestyle, so this shit's going to be crazy. I had to reword a lot of stuff, too, because of the venue change. I had a lot of shit that was tailor-made for Webster Hall, you know what I'm saying? Because I was expecting to be on a big stage. That was the whole point, to see if I could control a crowd that's that big. I've rapped in front of a crowd this big before. I've never rapped in front of a crowd like Webster Hall, so, you know, it ain't gonna be that much of a difference, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm ready regardless. It don't even matter. I was born ready, so, you know what I mean?
Really? And are you gonna spend more time battling on the URL stage?
Of course. Definitely. 100%. Especially, I mean, it depends on how this goes, obviously. If I fucking ruthlessly get murdered, which will never happen, but if that happened, you know, who knows if they'd want me back, I don't know. But as far as what we've been talking about with URL, yeah, I'm supposed to do a couple of battles, not just 1 or 2, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, what's up? This is Dizaster. We live from New York. Shouts out to Hot16 Magazine. We at URL right here, Armageddon Gramercy Theater. Yeah.
It's a Hot16 exclusive with Danica Love, Hot16 Magazine, your #1 source for all things battle rap. Now you know what time it is.